Glad to have you with us from Kroger Field in Lexington, Kentucky. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their... The run inside. It's Jackson. Still on his feet at the 40. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. There's a crease. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the run, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Raiola. Got a man, it's Jackson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Here comes the rush, and they got it wrapped up at the 28.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Oh, he's got a chance. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Auburn doing business in the red zone. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola on 3rd down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. At the 35, he's open. He's loose on the right. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first.
The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll take it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks.
Maybe some room here. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. The play fake, Raiola. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. They're in the gun. Here's Dylan Raiola. Fires on the run. Upstairs to make the catch. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Running inside. It's Jackson. Powers through the defender. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Play action, Dylan Raiola. Fires deep toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. They're dealing with a second and long. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They're going to ride this running back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense... This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Raiola to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route, understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Shelton. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The run inside, it's Jackson. Got enough for the first. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football.
Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. Looking for room, it's Jackson. There's some room, and he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Throwing Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Play action with Raiola. He's got it down the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Auburn comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success.
Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only... So here comes the Auburn offense. After their defense slammed the door shut, now the finishing touches can be put on this one. Running inside, it's Jackson. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fullback's got it. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Here's Raiola to throw. Right down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the wideout. On the play fake, Dylan Raiola. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, it's so...
The run inside. It's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. Could be an alley. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Dropping back, it's Raiola. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn! And the punishment has been extended. You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know... And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the 4th quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Stopped in the backfield, and this is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ready! Flag 14! Flag 14! Go, go! Here we go! Ready! Blue 85! Ready, go! Ready! Blue 30! Go, go! Down! Ready! Blue! Ready, go! Down! Ready! Black, go! Ready, ready! Flag 88, 180, go! Down, ready! White, 180, go! Ready! White 80, ready, go! Here we go, ready! Ready, go, go! Ready! Wide 53, go, go!
The Iron Bowl, 3 simple words, and they stir emotions and feelings across the entire state of Alabama, which can be felt and in many cases starts blood to boiling because rivalries like this define this great sport. Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with Coach.
Running inside, it's Jackson. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It's pretty obvious what's at stake here, guys. A top 10 matchup, winner, good shot at the playoff, and the loser is probably going to need some help.
Yeah, so further cementing your resume, making that exclamation point on the schedule, giving that committee something to look at and go, here's a top 10 win. This is a big deal for my schedule. Big proving moment.
And that's why you play football for one of these 2 programs, for games like this, for the opportunity to reach the college football playoff. You knew these 2 teams were on a collision course. That's the opportunity ahead of you to go get it done in front of a lot of eyeballs watching.
Out of the gun, the inside give. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. In deafening noise, here's Dylan Raiola. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little more...
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the 40. The 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Man.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Floats it out in space. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Jackson. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll give it on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And so far...
Looking for room. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Raiola. Oh, they're after him. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Nice pickup on. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got a little space. Turning it on. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it.
Caught, and he's got room. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Here's Raiola to throw. It's complete to the right. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Now here's Raiola. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Raiola to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. Throwing Raiola. Slings it downfield. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but not before he picks up a first down for Auburn. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's Raiola to throw. He'll heave it deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he missed it. No. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hands it off on the counter. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Come on, defense, what are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Unloads it downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. They won it all, and that is exactly what they... Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that rain is coming to an end. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Going deep. Makes a deep grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best player.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Raiola spits it out to the back. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
We're in the
latest edition of this in-state passion play is bathed in crimson as Alabama rolls to victory over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. This has been a